Last time on MasterChef Canada,
Welcome to Casa Loma.
the top 11 created elegant platters for the country's fashion elite.
This is delicious.
After the blue team sewed up a win, it was the red team that faced not just one, but two grueling pressure tests.
That claw, it's hard to look at.
Dashing Julia's culinary dreams. Tonight,
Lift!
the top 10 face a mystery box bursting with emotion.
Just show a little love.
And a top secret ingredient
What's in there?
forces the home cooks to fight for their lives.
Oh my God, what the fuck is that? Oh God.
Oh my God.
This is a disaster. Woo! I'm in the top 10 of MasterChef Canada. What an amazing feeling.
Being a teacher is my job, but food is my calling. This is where I'm meant to be.
I see the mystery box again, and I'm excited. I think I'm very creative, and if there's anywhere I'm gonna win, it's gonna be on a mystery box.
Welcome back, everyone.
In every challenge, we ask you to cook with intelligence and drive, but we also ask that you cook with heart. And in this next mystery box challenge, we want to see that heart more than ever before.
On the count of 3, lift those boxes. 1, 2, 3, lift!
Yes.
Finally. I love baking.
In front of you is all-purpose flour, sugar, farm-fresh eggs, and Baicel margarine. All the basic ingredients you'll need to create a delicious baked dessert.
You'll also see a heart-shaped baking tin because baking is all about love. To help you tap into that love, we provided you with a little piece of inspiration. Please turn over your heart-shaped baking tins.
Oh my goodness. I see my sister. She's back in Nigeria. I love my sister so much.
I see the loves of my life. I am in this competition for my papa. And my 2 brothers, they're my life. Seeing Grandma's face, I'm just elated. She's such a beautiful woman, and she's inspired me so much.
I don't know where the judges found this picture of my dad. He's my biggest supporter, and I'm gonna show him that I can do this.
Michelle,
Yes, chef.
whose picture are you looking at?
My boys,
How old are they?
5 and 7.
How's it been for you being away from them?
It's a daily struggle to be away from them. This dish will be for them.
Mary, whose picture is on your baking tin?
It's my mom.
Tell us a little bit about your mom and what she means to you.
She's the strongest person I've ever met. She raised my brother and I alone.
When I was 4, my family and I were in a car accident. My dad died, and my mom and brother were both seriously injured. I was okay, but it really shaped who I am.
Do you bake for her?
Ever since I was little, she was always my taste tester, even on the terrible things that I made when I was 4.
That's what moms do.
It is.
Jeremy, who's in that picture?
My 2 beautiful nieces, Sophia and Gianna. I'm living with my sister right now since I lost everything in the fire. So I always see my nieces. It's really hard to be away from them for so long. Without my sister's family taking me in after the fire, I would be homeless. So I'm forever grateful to them with all my heart.
Tonight, we want the people in those pictures to inspire MasterChef quality baking.
We will taste the 3 most tempting desserts, and the home cook who makes the best one will earn a sweet advantage in the upcoming elimination round.
And if that's not motivation enough, the home cook who wins the mystery box will have their winning recipe featured in a Baicel margarine advertising campaign.
It is phenomenal. If there's any challenge I want to win, it is this one.
You have 1 hour and full access to a specialty pantry. Are you ready to bake your hearts out?
Yes, chef.
You got this, Veronica.
Your 1 hour starts now!
want to see pineapples?
My nieces love pineapple.
Oh, here.
So I'm gonna make a grilled pineapple upside down cake.
Okay, here. I got him.
When someone bakes for you, it is unmistakable that they care about you.
It's all about memories. One of the first things that I learned to bake was actually Welsh cakes, because I'm from South Wales, and Welsh cakes was such a big part of my culture and growing up.
I started baking at around 10. I did one of these chiffon upside-down cake. You know, remember you do those cakes, you have the ring and then you have to cool it upside down? So that was my first memory of baking.
I'm going to be making a dessert sandwich. I'm putting my entire heart into this dish. Seeing that picture just made me really miss my parents.
I moved out to BC about 4 years ago, and my parents are still back in Manitoba.
I'm excited to cook this with my parents in mind.
Come on, cake.
Woo! Get in there.
Margarine is a very versatile, practical ingredient. It doesn't get hard, so it stays very soft.
It's always ready to use right out of the fridge.
Show a little love.
I love baking. Baking is not for a special occasion. Baking is for like Tuesday evening, I'm home from work and I want a cupcake.
I love croissants. My mom loves croissants. So I'm making kind of a take on an almond croissant, but in cake form.
I'm gonna cook with a ton of heart. My parents mean everything to me. They're my biggest supporters, so I'm not gonna let them down. It's a kind of a big deal, and I'm putting some things on hold in terms of medicine, and I was kind of not expecting them to support me as much as they would, but they're so awesome that they just did. My father absolutely loves key lime pie, so I'm gonna reinvent the key lime pie and make it into a cake.
Michelle, what are you making?
I'm making a chocolate and hazelnut tort. I'm going with heart today. I can't eat this cake. I'm allergic to hazelnuts. But my kids love hazelnut spread.
Isn't that amazing? You make something for your kids that you're allergic to because they like it. That is true love.
You said it.
This is a cake that they would devour.
30 minutes! You have 30 minutes left!
My dad loves green tea, and my mom loves chestnut cream.
So I'm gonna mix the two together and make a matcha roll cake.
It's decorated at the batter level, and I don't think the judges have ever seen anything like it. What I'm about to do is practically impossible in an hour. I'm not sure I can do it, but that's what my dad taught me to do. Shoot for the stars, try your hardest, and that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm not gonna play it safe.
The judges have accused me of not cooking from the heart on numerous occasions, and I'm gonna prove them wrong.
I'm finally baking.
Terry,
Hi, Chef.
look at that smile.
I know. I love baking, and it's great to have a baking challenge.
So tell me, how much inspiration are you getting right now from your sister?
Oh, I'm getting a lot of inspiration from my sister. She's also an amazing baker, and we bake a lot. And we baked these cheesecakes together before.
Cheesecake?
So, yeah, I'm making cheesecake 3 ways.
3 cheesecakes.
I am doing 3 cheesecakes.
In 60 minutes.
In 60 minutes, because I believe I have something to prove.
All right, I'm excited.
Thank you, Chef.
Hi there, April Lee.
Hi, Chef Michael.
So what have you decided to make for dessert?
I'm doing a flourless chocolate ganache tart. This is a dish inspired by my grandma. She's fun, she's bold. I hope to one day grow up to be just like her.
I'm getting a sense where you get some of this from now.
Definitely
Connecting
from my
the dots.
grandma, definitely.
That's great. Good luck, April Lee.
Thank you very much.
20 minutes left!
Oh, that smells so good.
If they're having anything that's hot, that should be cooling at this point. Because you do not want to put a cool liquid on top of a hot cake.
I need to get this in the blast chiller immediately. I can't put the chestnut cream onto a hot cake.
Go, thank you. I need to wait, I need to wait, I need to wait. Close it, close it. Ah! Oh my God. Oh, the fuzz.
I've lost my cake.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, what is that?
I feel defeated. There's nothing that I can do to fix this.
That has got to be heartbreaking.
Michelle is still flustered, but I know she can salvage what's left of her cake.
I'll get you ring molds. Here we go.
Veronica suggests to me to make a smaller cake. It won't be as elegant and as pretty, but it's my only choice.
That's okay, that's okay.
I can't give up now. I want my kids to see how much of a fighter their mother is.
We still do it.
The last 10 minutes, it's all about the finishing touches. It's the filling, it's the stuffing, it's the layering of the icing.
Mary right now has that laser beam focus.
I need to show the judges that I'm the best baker here.
I want the judges to see that even though I'm not much of a baker, that I can still hold my own. I'm gonna go with as many layers as I can. I want this cake to be really high. I don't want it to fall over.
It's cold! I got it! One of the most difficult Japanese desserts, and I executed it in an hour! April, you doing good? Oh, wow, that looks amazing. It's no Japanese roll cake.
Oh, freak. Look at Matthew.
Jeremy's definitely struggling. The icing is running down because his cake is just too hot. You cannot ice a cake when it's hot.
Icing melted.
1 minute! You have 1 minute left. Come on, 1 minute.
Michelle is an absolute fighter. I cannot believe that she's pulling through this.
Okay, we're good. Oh my God, it's so close.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up!
Oh my God! Oh my God!
The judges have been observing and sampling throughout the challenge. They now take one final look before selecting the most promising family-inspired desserts.
We were blown away by what you did tonight. The first home cook we'd like to call up was inspired by a loving and supportive parent.
And that home cook was Veronica.
I am super proud. I know my family would be super proud. I'm just hoping all the flavors are there.
It's a Japanese matcha roll cake with the chestnut cream in the center.
It is impressive.
Thank you, chef.
I don't even know how to do these patterns myself, I'll be honest. I don't know how you pulled that off. It's extraordinary.
Thank you, chef.
There's a perfect balance between the chestnut cream and the green tea, and that white chocolate crunch. Outstanding.
Thank you, chef.
Extremely light, and the sponge is incredibly moist. Did you do anything to the sponge to make it so moist?
No, I just have a good recipe and the basil helped out.
Extraordinary presentation, technique. I can't find anything to fault on this. Thank you.
Thank you, chef.
My dad would be ecstatic to see me now. He would be so proud.
The second home cook whose dish we'd like to taste tapped into their passion for baking and plated a beautiful dessert. Terry, please bring up your dish.
I am thinking about my sister as I walk up with my dish because I know she's gonna be very proud of this moment. So I've got 3 different types of cheesecakes on the dish. I've got a raspberry cheesecake, a lemon cheesecake, and a milk chocolate cheesecake.
The presentation to me is absolutely beautiful. Between the simple piping, the tuxedo-dressed dipped strawberries, the feather work on top of the chocolate, a lot of different technique.
Yes, chef. I put all I had into this cheesecake.
It all comes down to taste, though, Terry.
Yes, chef, it does.
Terry, it has got that rich, creamy, but ever so ultra smooth filling. That crisp lemon just cleans it up nicely as you chew through it. And then you've got that wonderful, crisp base to it.
Thank you, chef.
Your sister would be very proud.
That's nice.
Thank you, chef.
It's light, the crust is perfect, nice and crunchy. You got the nice ratio of crust and cream cheese. And of course, it looks good. Well done.
Thank you, chef. I feel on top of the world.
The third home cook we're calling up didn't let their lack of baking experience hold them back for 1 second. And that home cook was Sean. Please bring your dish up.
I'm super happy. My dad would love this cake. This one's for you, Dad. It's a layered key lime cake covered with a Swiss meringue and torched, and then just a little lime zest.
That's a pretty impressive looking dessert.
Thank you very much, Chef.
The kind of thing as a little kid you'd want to stick your finger in and just take a big lick, right? Now let's see what happens when we cut this open. Mission accomplished. You've got that meringue that is very soft, that sponge cake, wonderful moist, but has a little flavor from the lime, which cleans it up really nicely. It's got it all going on.
Thank you.
Kaboom. It's awesome. That lime zest just jumps out. Cake is beyond moist. Take a look at that. What you achieved.
Definitely proud. I hope my parents are too. I couldn't be happier with myself. I wish I could save a piece of this cake for my dad.
All three of you did a fantastic job. You need to take a few moments to discuss. The cheesecake that Terry did, showed immense technique.
I'm a goal-getter. Second best is never good enough. I always want to be first in everything I do.
Veronica was very precise. The sponge cake was absolutely beautiful.
I've never won a mystery box, and I want to take control of the competition.
Sean's Creoline Creations, it's innovative.
I'm quite accustomed to the comfort of the balcony, and I don't want to have to fight for my life.
All right, let's go. It was clear that you were all inspired by your loved ones tonight, and you've made it extremely hard for us to choose a winner.
The home cook who created the most innovative and delicious dessert was Veronica.
I know how difficult executing this cake was. This is the best dish I've made since I came to MasterChef Canada.
For winning tonight's Mystery Box Challenge, your Japanese matcha roll recipe will be featured in a basil margarine ad campaign.
Yes. Good job, girl.
Come on up here and stand next to me, please.
Thank you.
Normally, at the end of every Mystery Box Challenge, we invite the winner into the MasterChef Canada pantry. Tonight, you will not be joining us in the pantry, Veronica.
Okay.
That's because we're bringing your advantage out here to you.
I have no idea what's going on.
Inside this crate is the incredible, versatile ingredient that everybody will be working with today. Everybody except you, Veronica.
You'll be safe from elimination. Are you ready to see the ingredients everyone else will be cooking with today?
Yes, Chef.
All right, Veronica, take a look inside.
Veronica looks like she's shocked about what's in the box.
What's in there? I'm freaking out.
Veronica, this versatile ingredient can be used to make a variety of incredibly delicious dishes. And we're supplying you with two versions of it. One fresh and one canned. Your second advantage is that you get to pick who will cook with the fresh ingredient and who will cook with the canned.
I don't know what's in those cans, but I don't want one. I'm a food snob. I like my food to be refined.
Veronica, do you have a strategy in mind?
Yes, I do. I like seeing people perform at their best, so I'm going to assign people what I think they'll be good at.
My dad raised me to battle with the best. If someone falls off in the end, it's because they were outcooked.
Do you know which home cooks you'll be assigning the canned ingredient to?
Yes, I do.
Then please go hand these cans to them.
Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
No problem.
Veronica has let us all know that she's playing up to her strengths. I'm like, what the heck? I'm a canned food cook? Thanks, buddy.
Remember, this is an elimination challenge. At least one of you will be leaving this competition.
You will have full access to the pantry and only 45 minutes to create MasterChef quality dishes.
And keep in mind, your mystery ingredients, whether it's fresh or canned, must be the star of your dish.
Are you ready to find out what that ingredient is?
Yes, Chef.
Head to the pantry. Because your time starts now!
Oh my God! Pumpkins! I love pumpkin!
Wowzers, I did not see that coming.
I've never cooked pumpkin in my life, so I'm definitely nervous. I have a lot running through my head right now.
I have no idea what I'm gonna do with a fresh pumpkin.
I am excited. I always have canned pumpkin at home. It's quick, it's rich. I'm pumped. Pumpkin.
Chicken broth.
I have made several things with pumpkin before, and I'm happy that I don't have the canned pumpkin. Just excited to get into the MasterChef kind of kitchen and kill it.
Gotta come through, gotta come through.
Parsley.
Eggs, cornstarch.
I truly believe Veronica wants people to excel, but canned pumpkins aren't really my thing. If I just had a raw pumpkin, I would have a whole plethora of ideas.
Idea right here.
I would be delighted to have a fresh pumpkin. I would be doing something grilled, something poached in a little miso. I think it just allows you to do a little bit more with it than just something that is more of a puree base.
I think Veronica chose fresh pumpkin for me because she does understand that I prefer to work with fresh ingredients. So I think she was trying to help me out.
You know, pumpkin is a very delicate vegetable. It's very easy to overpower it. So I would be happy if I got the can. The flavor concentrates, so it's actually almost, in some cases, a superior version to the fresh.
Gonna need a can opener because I got some canned pumpkin today to work with. Veronica.
I don't think April Lee realizes that I was trying to help her. Canned pumpkin has a real punch, whereas the fresh pumpkin is very subtle.
I'm not mad at Veronica for giving me the fresh pumpkin, because I'm screwed either way. I don't know my way around pumpkin other than Halloween, so I'm pretty nervous. It's a really difficult fruit to work with. I think it's a fruit, vegetable. What is it?
Claudio, what would you do?
I would do an incredible soup with lots of cinnamon, cloves, ginger, maybe a little bit of coconut milk.
I would do some pasta, maybe a pumpkin gnocchi, flavored with a little bit of Szechuan pepper.
Sounds wonderful.
I'm making a smoked cheddar pumpkin soup today. I've never made pumpkin soup before, but I was told by the judges that I have to step outside of my comfort zone. I'm going on my gut.
That's enough.
Hi there, Terry.
Hi, Chef Michael.
So you found yourself at the pumpkin patch.
I did, Chef.
Have you worked with pumpkins before?
I work a lot with pumpkins. We used to grow pumpkins behind our backyard.
Oh, back home in Nigeria?
Back home in Nigeria.
Oh, beautiful. So what are you cooking for us?
I'm making a pumpkin risotto. It's a meal I make a lot for my friends and family, and they all love it. It's gonna be amazing if it turns out the way I want it to.
It's coming along?
It's coming along.
It's about those layers of flavors.
Thanks, Chef.
I'm making a pumpkin cheesecake. For some reason, when I saw the canned pumpkin, I knew I had to go baking, and this is the first thing that popped into my head.
Jacqueline is blitzing down pumpkin seeds, and she is making a pumpkin seed crust. Brilliant.
I'm not ready to go home yet, so I just need to make this work. Bake, baby, bake.
April Lee, what are you doing?
I'm making a canned pumpkin soup, and I'm doing a beautiful panini with it with some roasted vegetables. And I made a pumpkin spread today as well to go on my sandwich.
Would have took you ages to start off with a raw pumpkin. You got a blessing when you got the tin.
Who knew a tin of pumpkin would be a blessing? Thank you, Chef Feldman. Thank
Good
you,
luck.
Veronica.
No problem, April Lee.
Can of pumpkin.
Making making a pumpkin squash soup. I have some apple, I have some apricot flavoring. I don't know if the flavors are gonna work. I've never cooked in an elimination challenge. I've been pretty lucky with that. I have no idea if this dish is gonna be enough to keep me here. I'm fighting for my life.
This clock is never on my side. I'm really getting stressed out. I have too many things going on with my soup and my sandwich. I really gotta get moving right now.
Great multitasking, Terry.
Thank you.
Michelle, your station looks like Flavor Island over there. I know. So excited for you.
Michelle's my best friend here. I want to see her do well.
Michelle, she's doing a pumpkin soup with a zillion topping. And I hope she's not going to overpower that pumpkin, because the pumpkin has to be the star.
Wow, there's a lot of activity happening here, Mary. What are you making?
I'm making pumpkin gnocchi with a blue bechamel. I'm not putting potato in there because I want to keep the pumpkin flavor up front.
Sounds actually quite ambitious.
We'll see.
You think Veronica gave you a gift?
I do think she gave me a gift.
Okay.
Gnocchi is in my blood. It's just what I do. Thank God that I paired this with the potato, because the pumpkin is a little mushy and the potato is keeping it together. I'm confident in my abilities. I'm gonna be able to make this work.
Mary and Jennifer are both making gnocchi, but it seems like Jennifer is making it with potato, and I don't know if that's a good idea.
5 minutes! You have 5 minutes left!
I know pumpkin is very fibrous, so I'm blending that puree like mad. I want to bring out the flavors of pumpkin because that's got to be the star of the show.
Jacqueline is the only one doing the dessert.
She's making a cheesecake, right?
Yes.
Is it gonna set in time? A risky move.
I want this more than anything, and I'm never gonna give up.
1 minute! You have 1 minute left!
Oh my gosh.
My salt, where's my salt?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop!
Wow.
Great job, everyone. Let's find out how you did.
Dr. Sean, please bring up your pumpkin dish.
I look down at my dish and I'm a little worried that it's not very gourmet. It's a pumpkin puree soup flavored with apple, ginger, sage, and pumpkin crostini.
Very interesting. All right, let's taste. Wow, I like it. You had the right amount of pumpkin, right amount of stock, and the apple complements it beautifully. You honor the pumpkin, and I like that.
Thank you very much, Chef Alvin.
It's full, it's luxurious, and very fresh tasting. Just looking at the soup, how beautiful and bright that is. How smooth that is. Beautiful, beautiful soup. From its color to its taste to its texture.
Thank you so much, Chef.
Jennifer, please bring up your dish.
I got this. This girl knows how to make pasta. Today I made for you a pumpkin potato gnocchi.
It tastes more like potato gnocchi than pumpkin.
That's disappointing.
I don't taste the pumpkin. It's not present to me. The one redeeming thing about this, it's a very good gnocchi. But I don't know if you honored the main ingredient, which was pumpkin.
Did not see that coming at all.
Mary, please bring up your dish.
There's 2 gnocchis. If mine's not better than Jennifer's, I could be going home today. This is a pumpkin gnocchi with a blue cheese bechamel and crispy sage.
All right, so let me try it. You have delivered. You know, you have the sweetness from the pumpkin in the gnocchi. You have the saltiness coming from the crispy pancetta. And the blue cheese, just that umph. Nothing's overpowering each other. You know, I love these little orange gnocchis because when I see them, it reminds me of pumpkin. I must say, you deliver what we wanted.
Thank you, Chef.
Definitely what I wanted.
Thank you.
Jacqueline, please bring up your pumpkin dish.
The challenge was to honor the pumpkin, and I think I've done that in the flavors. I hope it's enough.
It's a pumpkin cheesecake with a pumpkin seed crust, blackberry coulis, and a blackberry chantilly cream.
You don't look exactly over the moon. Why is that?
I think it's a little undercooked in the center.
So you think it's uncooked? Let me see.
This is top 10. Raw cheesecake can send me home.
So you think it's uncooked? Let me see. It's not as bad as you think, but I would say slightly undercooked.
Okay.
This really tastes like pumpkin. You know what impressed me the most is your crust. I think it's a fantastic idea to make good use of the pumpkin seed.
April, please bring your dish to the front.
I hope that the judges see a charming, heartful dish that's just warm and rustic. I'm hoping that they see April Lee in this.
I did a pumpkin soup with roasted vegetables.
With a panini and a pumpkin mayonnaise.
Why the sandwich?
I love soup and a sandwich. It's like the perfect food for me. You get a little dunking in the soup, and I just think it's harmonious.
Which is the star of the show here, though? The soup or the sandwich?
The soup, for sure.
Okay. It's kind of overwhelmed by all the spices and the other vegetables. Did you strain it?
I did not.
It's very chunky. I wish it were strained, actually.
Okay.
I am curious about the sandwich, though. A lot of salt in there. You did two kind of mediocre pumpkin applications.
Mediocre is not a word any chef or home cook wants to hear, that's for sure.
I would do less.
Okay.
Focus more on the task at hand, which is pumpkin.
Okay. Hearing that was an eye-opener. It really just makes me want to step up to the challenge.
Terry, please bring up your dish.
I almost went home last week, and if I don't blow them off their feet today, I could be on my way back home. I made a roasted pumpkin risotto with a freshly grated Parmigiano Reggiano and about a pinch of freshly grated nutmeg.
So Terry.
Yes, Chef.
You got the fresh pumpkin.
I did, Chef.
Did that make you happy?
It did make me happy, Chef.
The pumpkin flavor is there. There's a little texture from the sofrito there. It's an interesting dish to look at. The flavors are complex. It's a great risotto. You know what you're doing.
Thank you, Chef.
Michelle, please bring up your dish.
I made a roasted pumpkin and cheddar soup and cheddar baked bread.
And you got the fresh pumpkin, right?
Yes, I did.
So this looks like a nice, light little lunch that you might have at home.
It's a little bit more refined, I would say, than what I would do at home.
I don't see the refinement. What are the flavorings I should taste in here?
Roast sweet potato, roast leek, celery, onion, garlic, thyme, rosemary, white wine, a little bit of cream, and some stock.
I think those flavors have overpowered the subtleties of that pumpkin. Maybe a touch too much onion. At this stage of this competition, I need to see your cooking become more elevated.
I pushed myself. I worked really hard on this.
Right. I wish it'd come through a little bit more on the dish. We saw a lot of innovation here tonight. We now need to take a few moments to discuss.
There was some really amazing food there.
With most of the dishes, we got the star, which was a pumpkin. There was 1 or 2 in there that probably did not deliver.
I think one of them has actually hit their limit.
One has to go home tonight, and it's never easy picking one.
I'm not ready to go home. Not now.
That was a tough challenge, and the results were mixed. We'll start at the top end of the spectrum.
The best dish of the night was made by Sean. Congratulations, Sean.
I'm thinking that the other home cooks are finally starting to realize that I'm a bit more of a threat.
The second best dish was made by a home cook who's developing a bit of a reputation. Mary, you did it again.
Me! I'm second! I feel amazing!
And tonight, there was a third dish that deserved special recognition. Terry.
I'm here to win this competition, and I'm glad I'm finally getting the recognition I crave.
Congratulations. All 3 of you will be captains in our next team challenge. Unfortunately, there were 3 pumpkin dishes that failed to meet our expectations. April Lee.
Jennifer.
Michelle.
As much as it pains us, we have to send at least one of you home tonight. And it's incredibly difficult because you all have so much potential. But we can't judge just based on potential. We have to make our decisions based on the plates that we tasted tonight. April Lee, your dish was just good enough to keep you in the game. Please head back to your station.
Michelle and Jennifer, you made pumpkin dishes that were not up to our standards or your own. And we had to carefully measure the merits and flaws on each plate. We have no choice but to eliminate Michelle. Jennifer, please head back to your station. Michelle, you're not only a passionate cook, you're a passionate teacher, and your skill and dedication is truly inspirational.
Thank you, Chef.
The only thing that will make it easier for your fellow home cooks to see you go is knowing how overjoyed your husband and 2 boys will be having you back home. Please come up and say goodbye.
It's been a ridiculously overwhelming experience. MasterChef Canada has already changed my life because it's changed me.
Keep going, guys. Power through. Keep going.
I have grown as a home cook, and the experience alone has made me a better person.
I'm so happy.
Michelle, I'd like you to take a look out there and tell us who you think is Canada's next Master Chef.
Hands down, I think Veronica's got this. I know that. She's got this.
Thank you, Michelle.
I finally found other people who are as passionate about food as I am. I've had the time of my life.
So you got this, girl. You got this.
We just lost a very talented home cook from this competition. And it's a tough reminder that you're only as good as your most recent dish. We'll see you at your next team challenge.
My best friend's gone. The rest of these people are just competitors. One by one, they're going home. So that I'll be the finale for Michelle and my dad to see me win this thing. Bottom line, it's on.
Next time on MasterChef Canada.
Oktoberfest.
Guten Tag.
I'm the sausage queen.
A grueling team challenge
Lamb sausages still available.
combines technique, taste, and tenacity.
Totally underdone. Not acceptable.
And threatens to expose the top 9's weak link.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness, got fire here.
Last time, the top 10 cooked with heart in a baking challenge.
Show a little love.
And Veronica's exquisite cake rose to the top.
I can't find anything to fault on this.
Then, a demanding pumpkin challenge
I don't see the refinement.
brought Michelle's journey to an end. Tonight,
Oktoberfest.
Guten Tag.
I'm the sausage queen.
3 teams tackle a challenge
Lamb sausages still available.
that combines technique, taste, and tenacity,
Totally underdone. Not acceptable.
and threatens to expose the top 9's weak link.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness, got fire here.
35 kilometers west of Toronto, the top 9 home cooks arrive in Mississauga at the Hansa House German-Canadian Club for their next team challenge.
Top 9, I need to beat 8 more home cooks to win this competition, and I plan to do that.
I have not won a team challenge yet. I have to prove to everybody here that I'm not a bad luck charm.
Guten Tag and welcome to Hansa House.
Today, we're honoring Germany's most famous folk celebration, Oktoberfest.
Oktoberfest. So much fun.
It's a beer festival celebrated all over the world. And here in Canada, we're home to the biggest Oktoberfest celebration outside of Munich. Today's guest list is 250 people long.
What? Just madness.
I've never served 250 people before. That's crazy.
Today, you must season, stuff, and grill hundreds of gourmet sausages.
This is the first time I'm ever going to be making sausages, so I'm pretty nervous.
This is way outside my comfort zone.
You'll be serving your sausages with a beautiful customized topping and a stunning complimentary side. Each team will have their own pantry stocked with everything you'll need. Spices, herbs, and a beautiful selection of fresh vegetables.
Sean, you had the best dish in the last Elimination Challenge. So you'll be the captain of the red team. Come and get your apron.
I've won every team challenge so far. I'm feeling like one of the top dogs in the competition.
Mary, you made the second best dish, so you're captain of the blue team.
I've never been a team captain. It's like this weird power that I don't necessarily want.
And Terry, you served up the third best dish, so you'll be captain of the green team.
It is somewhat overwhelming to be team captain, so right now I'm beginning to sweat.
Each team will get a different protein to work with, beef, pork, or lamb. And Sean, because you won the Elimination Challenge, you get first pick.
I'm going to go with pork. I think it's more traditional and versatile for a sausage challenge.
Mary, you get second pick.
I'm going to go with lamb. I feel like the flavors are really going to be nice and fresh.
So that leaves the beef for you, Terry, and the green team.
I'm left to cook with beef. Beef can be dry. Beef doesn't have the fat content and flavor of pork. So right now I feel I'm screwed.
It's now time to start choosing your team. And Sean, your second advantage is you get first pick.
I've worked with this home cook before in the last team challenge. This home cook is a real workhorse. I'm going to go with Jeremy.
As far as this competition goes, I've kind of been struggling, so it feels good to be picked first.
All right, Mary, who's your first pick?
My first pick is an amazing, amazing home cook. I really like their flavors, so I'm going to pick Veronica.
I'm going to be a great worker bee. I have speed, I have creativity, and I follow instructions very well.
Terry, Who's your first pick?
I'm gonna pick April Lee.
Terry and I are extremely different. Terry's really calm. I'm really, dare I say, hyper?
Jacqueline.
Thank you.
I'm picking Matthew.
I'm kind of used to being picked last. I have yet to stand out on my own in this competition.
Jennifer, go join Terry then in the green team.
Jennifer might not be the strongest home cook here, but she works really hard, and I'm sure she's gonna work hard in the team.
What we're looking for today is an elevated take on the traditional.
Elevated flavors will elevate your sales, and that's the deciding factor today. The team that sells the most sausage dishes will win this challenge.
The other two teams will face the dreaded pressure test.
Your time starts now!
The teams have just 2 hours to prepare, cook, and serve their sausages with a custom topping and side dish. When all the sales are tallied, the 2 teams with the lowest sales will end up in a pressure test.
Each team needs to draw inspiration from the pantry. Herbs and spices, and beautiful array of fresh vegetables, and Hellmann's real mayonnaise.
Oh, mayonnaise.
Got mayonnaise.
There's a lot there to inspire.
For the side, I'm thinking some sort of, even like a potato chip.
With beer, that's perfect.
Right?
I was thinking about poaching them in beer.
Yeah, Terry, what do you think
Yeah,
about that?
right? Terry is so quiet and so indecisive. Did you want a spicy or sweet approach? If we do not have a strong leader, we're gonna be like the blind leading the blind.
Jacqueline, I want you to start prepping the Asian-inspired slaw. And Jeremy, I want you to work on the spice mix for the sausage. Okay. We're going to make a Japanese-inspired sausage. Why don't we do a ginger spicy mayonnaise? We want to set ourselves apart. We want to stand out. One, two, three, red!
Mary and Sean seem to be very clear and direct with what they wanted to do.
Beer?
And Terry seems to be a little bit unsure.
What's our topping gonna be? Peppers, onions, what?
This is not the sort of leadership that's going to lead into anything good.
I'm thinking I'm going with a spicy sausage, guys. Do you think that's
So chili flakes?
We're making a spicy beef sausage with a side of corn salad and a Hellmann's mayo Dijonaise.
Go green.
All right, come on, green.
Come on, green.
With all the menus finally decided, the red, green, and blue teams start their prep.
It already smells good. I can smell the spices burning through the meat.
This meat is really cold. It's freezing my hands, but I don't care. I'm from Winnipeg, so I'm used to frostbite. It's all good.
Terry, can I measure out the salt for our spice blend?
There's someone here already.
We need a tablespoon of salt per pound. We have to season all of our meat. We have to nail this. We need to make sure that we have enough salt.
The spice season as we go. If we feel we need more, we keep adding more.
Okay, but Terry?
April, let's do it my way.
Terry doesn't realize that I come from a background of sausage makers.
While Terry and April Lee squabble over the spice blend, the red and blue teams have already spiced their meat.
Let's make some sausages.
And begun making their sausage links.
This is really fun, actually. 20 minutes gone, guys, and we're doing great. So you just need to make sure it comes out consistently and evenly.
You are motoring through that, Mary.
How's it going, guys? We're getting things moving here.
But on the green team, things are at a standstill.
Smell it. It doesn't smell very spicy or flavorful yet to me. How about you?
Yeah.
You see, it smells just kind of like beef still. Terry's not understanding that this beef is a little blander. It doesn't have as much fat. We really need to get it seasoned well.
Have you ever made sausages before?
Well, my parents own a sausage place. So I made sausage with my family, Terry, for 15 years.
April Lee! Oh my goodness.
Must have made 1 million sausages in your lifetime.
Yeah, sure have.
I can't believe I have April Lee on my team. I am so excited right now.
We need about 6.5 cups of salt.
Okay, thank you.
There you go.
There you go. I trust you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, honey.
Dr. Sean!
Chef Alvin.
So tell me, what are you doing?
Chef, we are going to do a Japanese-inspired sausage. We're going to call it the umami dog. Here, want to try this?
I like it. It's well seasoned. Umami,
Good.
it's a sensation of savory, like soy sauce, miso. I can definitely taste a lot of umami. I tell you, it sounds like you're on top of it.
Thank you,
okay?
Chef.
Thank you, Chef.
How you doing?
Great.
So what are you making with the slam?
We're doing it kind of a smoky onion jam with it.
On the side, we're gonna do a salt potato chip with herby Hellman's dip.
Wow. Veronica, you worried about time? Because you don't have much time right now.
I'm not worried about time, actually. I used to volunteer at a soup kitchen, and I have really good time management, and I think I can do it.
Great job.
April A., what are you doing?
Hey, Chef Alvin, I'm just making up our sweet Dijonnaise to go with our sausage today.
Okay, tell me what's in it.
We've got Hellman's mayo, some Dijon, and then we're sweetening it up with honey.
For me, it needs to be a little bit thicker and richer.
Let's add some more mayo.
It should go perfect with your spicy sausage.
Great.
Thanks, Chef.
As the teams continue their prep, a hungry Oktoberfest crowd gathers in anticipation.
20 minutes! You have 20 minutes left!
Oh, I think my link's a little bit tight here. Oh, no. Just split. So we lost one. Sorry, guys.
I am a little bit worried about the red team because they are overstuffing the sausage.
No.
They're gonna have a lot of problems separating it into links.
It keeps splitting, guys.
I'm starting to feel myself kick into panic mode.
We're pretty behind, so we really gotta get going.
Okay.
Jacqueline's not at her best right now.
I ripped another one.
I'm just gonna cry. I'm just freaking out.
Jeremy, we're gonna switch it out, man. We need to get motoring. We can't go to the pressure test, so we have to start pumping out sausages like nobody's business.
The team that sells the most sausage plates will avoid the dreaded pressure test.
Let's do this, man. Come on. Looks good. We're good.
This is a tricky challenge because you only have 3 members on each team, which means each member needs to do a lot of heavy lifting.
We need a lot more potatoes, guys.
Oops.
Why is Matthew spending so much time on the onions?
Oops.
Why is Matthew still at the onions?
We need more than that, though, man, you know?
Yep, I know.
Speed is not really his forte.
Good job, April.
April Lee comes from a family that makes and smokes sausages, so that's a huge advantage.
I'm the sausage queen.
You have 5 minutes left. A lot of people are lining up.
I just added another 13 links in there. Good.
Coming through with sausages.
Carrie,
Yes?
how's our sausages?
I'm going to check them now.
I smell burning.
Oh, my goodness. Oh. Guys, we got fire here.
Take them out, take them out, take them out.
All of my hard work on these sausages is going up in flames.
Good.
What's happening, Terry?
We got some fire.
As they get those sausages up, put a bit of water on the bottom of the pan. You should be good. Good luck.
Thank you, Chef.
I'm worried that we might not have enough sausages.
You have 1 minute till service!
Let's get ready for service, guys. It's gonna come real quick.
I just need to season up this salad.
Where's the soy sauce?
The MasterChef Canada Oktoberfest sausage stalls are now open for business! Let's go!
Time's up, guys. Time's up. Here they come.
Oh my gosh.
Crowd of people, check the chips.
I'm coming.
And enjoy.
Have a good day.
My first choice to try here would be the red team. I love the fact they have pork sausage, they're doing an Asian slaw, they're doing a Hellman's real mayonnaise infused with all these beautiful Asian ingredients.
Me, I would go for the blue team because I do love lamb. And you know, the sides, fresh made potato chips with a mayonnaise dip.
The green team has gone a little bit more on the traditional side. It's a beef sausage, they've got a Dijon mustard dressing, and a simple corn salad.
May not be the most innovative, but if it tastes good, it could be the biggest seller.
Hey! Holy smoke!
We're ready for service, and we have all these plates ready to go, and the line is going super fast.
Just take your money. Just go ahead and grab one on the table. Thank you.
This challenge is a numbers game. You have to sell the most sausages.
Hey,
Thank you very much.
Guys,
Thank
enjoy.
you.
Having fun today?
Jennifer is doing such a great job. We're getting these sausages out like turbo.
That's for you, hon. Enjoy.
10 minutes into service, the red team is struggling to keep up.
At this point, we don't really have any full plates made. Here you go. Just grab a fork, please, for your slaw. It's really tough to plate 100+ sausages in front of the customers while they're waiting for it. We're falling behind here, and I don't want people to wait.
Everybody having a good Oktoberfest? Absolutely. Okay, so which sausage did you have?
I'm a green man all the way. The mayo combo was great.
The red was beautifully seasoned, well plated, well thought out.
Love the chips on the poutine sausage.
That lamb sausage was phenomenal. Way, way better than the green one.
The green one is really good. The sausage, the taste was really good.
Which sausage stood out for you?
Blue.
Blue. What about the umami pork sausage on the red team?
Well, I thought the slaw was awesome.
The red team, their sausage was on the dry side.
What's your favorite?
Really like the green.
The green?
Yeah,
Favorite?
the spicy beef.
I tried Team Blue. It was quite moist and quite delicious.
How's the sausage?
I took a bite out of the blue sausage and it came out raw.
That's totally unacceptable. Leave it to me. Mary, I need to see you. A guest just had this. Look at it. It is totally underdone.
I'm so sorry.
Not acceptable.
No, I know that.
I'm in charge of the sausages, and I gave someone raw meat.
Let's get one plated up so I can run it out to the guests.
Okay. I'm so sorry, Chef. I'm so sorry.
Things are falling through the cracks, and I am devastated and embarrassed.
You keep an eye on those sausages.
Well, I just was trying to do chips too, and
No,
I
it's
just
okay.
didn't know.
Mary, keep your head in the game. Mary is freaking out, but I'm just trying to comfort her. It'll be okay. We're gonna finish hard. We're gonna finish strong, okay?
Yeah, I am turning into a mess, and I'm not paying attention.
Good.
Medic! Barry, what's going on? Are you okay?
Shit. I made them really bad, and I can feel it starting to blister.
I'm close to giving up.
My skin feels like it's peeling off.
I feel like if I give up now, my team will fall apart, and I can't let that happen.
Let us know whatever you need. We got it.
No, it's okay.
I need to keep working and just deal with the pain later.
Yay, Oktoberfest! Woo!
2 minutes. You have 2 minutes left.
Hello. Hello again, actually, eh?
We're back. It was that good. Lamb sausage is still available!
The extremely loud lawyer is screaming at people to come and eat our lamb sausages.
But the blue team isn't the only one with a loud lawyer.
Spicy beef sausages, come grab them. Hot spicy beef sausages.
Honestly, you think you can out-yell me?
Hot spicy beef sausages, come grab them.
Anything is left! They're still lamb sausages!
You have 1 minute left.
So we decided to go into the crowd and hustle our sausages. You want one, madam?
I have some
He's
chips
trying
here.
to steal our customers.
Sales is what's gonna get us a win today. We're ready for you, please.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Thank you so much,
2,
sir.
1. Hands up.
Let's go, baby.
Tired. Let's face it, my team was a team of underdogs, but somehow we still managed to pull this off. Man, you guys did great.
1, 2, 3, go!
I am like over the moon. I couldn't have asked for a better team.
We killed it, guys.
I am so proud of us. We worked our butts off.
With the Oktoberfest celebration over, the home cooks head back into the Hansa house to find out which team will avoid cooking in the pressure test.
Congratulations, everyone. You've just served up 3 delicious sausage dishes for 250 Oktoberfesters. You all did an amazing job. But only one team sold enough to save themselves from the dreaded pressure test. And to announce that winning team, please welcome the Hansa House Children's Dance Troupe.
These kids are so darn cute, but I'm panicking. I just want to know right now who's going to win.
Blue is gonna kick butt. We got so much good feedback.
Everyone was so happy with our sausage. We had a massive line. I think we're gonna see red.
Green, we're looking for green. We're looking for green. Whoa!
Green ribbons. It's just a moment of sheer joy and happiness.
As a team, we really worked really hard, and I feel we did deserve to win.
Really? Did not expect that at all. Is this a joke? I
I really think that it should have been us.
Red team and blue team, tomorrow you'll face a pressure test.
We'll see you back at the MasterChef Canada kitchen.
It's the day after the team challenge, and the home cooks return to the MasterChef Canada kitchen.
It's pressure test time, and Terry, Jennifer, and myself, we get to go straight up to the gallery.
I hate being a team captain right now, leading my team into a pressure test. I'm pretty panicked.
I'm facing my first pressure test. Everyone else has faced the pressure test before, so I'm feeling at a bit of a disadvantage.
Welcome back.
Green team.
Yes, Chef.
Your extraordinary teamwork and productivity won the day, beating out both the blue and the red team. Well done.
Thank you.
Chef.
Terry,
Yes, Chef.
what did you think gave your team the edge?
April Lee was amazing. She's had a long history of making sausages in her family, and without her, I doubt we will have had a victory.
Blue team and red team, the crowd loved your sausages, but you weren't able to produce and sell enough volume.
Dr. Sean, what went wrong on the red team?
I know that our sausages tasted amazing, but I guess we just couldn't get them out as quickly as the green team.
Mary, what was the problem with the blue team?
I think we all kicked butt, but we did have an undercooked sausage, and I was manning that station, so it's on me. In the end, someone has to take it, and this girl.
At the end of this next pressure test, we will be sending at least one of you home. But not all of you will be cooking tonight.
That's right. One member from each team will be safe from elimination.
Choosing who to save is a big decision. That will rest with all of you.
You have exactly 45 seconds to decide which member of your team will be saved.
Wow. I don't even decide what I'm gonna eat for breakfast in 45 seconds.
Okay, everyone vote for someone that's not themselves.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, go.
I want to be safe so badly. I don't want to cook in this pressure test.
Time's up.
It's okay.
Red team, who are you sending up to the gallery?
We played a game of evens and odds. We all deserve to be up there equally, so we all got an equal chance. We're gonna send up Jeremy.
Mary, who did your blue team decide to save?
We each had a vote, and Veronica won out. She was bringing in customers and screaming at the top of her lungs, trying to wrangle people.
Veronica and Jeremy, please remove your aprons and head on up to the gallery.
I'm feeling a little overwhelmed. I know I did a good job, but it's so nice that Matthew and Mary recognize that too.
It's so amazing to be heading straight up to the balcony and not having to cook.
Time to focus.
This pressure test is about proving that you deserve to be in the top 8.
It's scary. Everybody is so good, so I'm gonna have to bring my A game today or else I'm going home.
The art of Italian cuisine is based on simple, fresh, authentic ingredients. A perfect example of this is a homemade staple that is found in countless recipes, both savory and sweet. Luxurious ricotta cheese. Every Italian nonna makes their own. And tonight, so will you.
I don't want to react because I don't want everyone else to know I can't stand cheese.
Freshly made ricotta is just the beginning.
We want to see your homemade ricotta deliciously showcased in this. Stunning handmade ravioli in an irresistible sauce of your choice.
Homemade ricotta and a pasta dish that we have to use the ricotta in. This is gonna be incredibly difficult.
But this is MasterChef Canada.
We also want to see
What is going on here?
nudie. Gnudi is a lot like gnocchi. It's also a dumpling, but it's made with ricotta cheese instead of potato.
They don't call them a pressure test for nothing.
You'll just have 1 hour.
Oh my God. This is almost impossible.
I'm freaking out right now. I burnt myself really bad, and I don't have use of my prime hand.
Are you ready to prove you belong in the top 8?
Yes, Chef.
Your time starts now.
This is going to be the toughest pressure test yet. First, they have to kick off by making the ricotta cheese.
I know chefs have never made cheese.
Come on, Matthew.
This is so challenging. Making fresh cheese and making 2 dishes in an hour is absolutely insane.
It's a little bit crazy. It's gonna be a push the whole time for sure.
If they don't get this cheese right, the other 2 dishes will not work.
So ricotta is cream, milk, and lemon juice. I like to put a pinch of salt in mine. You bring those ingredients to a boil.
A little bit more, baby, just a little bit more.
You add the lemon juice, and then it will slowly start to curdle because of the acidity from the lemon juice.
Oh, it's curdling, it's curdling.
I cannot stand cheese. I absolutely hate it. I understand the chemistry behind it. It's the weirdest thing for a home cook to not like cheese. I'm not gonna be able to taste my food. Basically, I'm driving blind.
Now, remove it off the heat, let it set so those curds start to form, then you can strain it off to let the whey drop out.
Feeling the pressure. I just need to focus. This pressure test is intense. I don't know if I can do it, but I love cheese, so that is what I'm banking on. Cheese can't do me wrong.
Mary's got the right idea. She has triple layer of cheesecloth, which is gonna trap all of the cheese curds inside of the cheesecloth.
That's smart.
Smart. Good thinking.
Mmm, chunky.
My ricotta is hanging.
Jacqueline, how you doing?
I feel like I'm doing okay. I think the hardest part is just gonna be getting the ricotta to set in time to use for the pastas.
Who do you think is the most likely to go home today?
I hate to say it, but Sean doesn't like cheese. The rest of us are all really strong.
30 minutes! You have 30 minutes left.
Oh no. I don't think I did this thick enough.
I did not double up the cheesecloth enough.
I don't have enough ricotta.
I'm watching my ricotta run right through the cheesecloth and down the drain.
I'm gonna grab another colander.
It's crucial that I get this ricotta perfect, because if I don't, I'm gonna be struggling the rest of the cook.
I can do this, I can do this.
Flour, where's the flour? Once they've done the ricotta cheese, they then need to work on their pasta.
I'm at a huge disadvantage in terms of the cheese, so I need to show off some skills. I'm making a 3-colored ravioli. I just want to impress the judges.
Shoot. I am not letting my injury get the best of me. I'm gonna cook my friggin' heart out today. God.
I'm worried that Matthew's not gonna have enough ricotta.
Getting every little last bit I can.
Hey there, Matthew.
Hi there, Chef.
What's your biggest concern at this time?
My biggest concern right now is that I might not have enough ricotta, so everything has to work out perfectly.
You may be short on ricotta, so what are you actually going to be using to put in the ravioli then?
Ricotta with a little bit of mushroom, Chef.
So you're bulking it up with a bit of mushroom.
Yeah.
As long as you have that right balance, the mushroom doesn't overpower that ricotta.
Yes,
because
Chef.
It's a fairly simple, straightforward pasta. Keep an eye on the clock, because you're not just short of ricotta, you could be short on time.
Yes, Chef.
Thank you.
Come on.
Okay. I'm just rolling out my pasta now, and I need to stuff it.
Jacqueline's look like she has very little filling and a lot of pasta.
Sean needs to roll his pasta like right now.
Like now. Sean is doing 3 different types of doughs put together, and I'm thinking, buddy, are you nuts? You gotta hustle.
Speed.
I'm behind. The pasta is making me really nervous. I'm making 3 colored ravioli that's stuffed with ricotta, parmesan, and provolone in a creamy velouté sauce.
Sean, he despises cheese. Sean is gonna struggle, but he always surprises us.
Now they have to start their nudie.
Nudie are a really light but hearty dumpling. It's not a gnocchi, it just should be like a little cheese pillow.
Calm down.
Jacqueline's working on her nudie dough.
My ricotta is too thin, and I have to add extra Parmesan and extra flour. I'm hoping it'll be okay.
The consistency looks pretty good, but it's a case of how much flour and how much Parmesan cheese has she had to add to that to get that consistency.
You have 15 minutes left. There's a lot to be done, so be careful of your time.
Basil. Nudies are floating.
The other thing they then need to do is start the sauces they're going to serve.
For my ravioli, I'm going to be doing a white wine cream sauce. Just something really simple.
It's all about balance and harmony.
For the ravioli, I'm gonna do a brown butter lemony sauce with a little bit of anchovy in there. And for the nudie, I'm gonna do a tomato sauce because I want the ricotta to come out.
2 minutes, you have 2 minutes left. Time to start plating 2 beautiful pasta dishes.
Yes, chef.
Go, Sean.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Come on.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up.
Wow. Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Trying to mentally prepare myself for the worst because these other guys, they've cooked with cheese before and I haven't.
I'm really worried about the pasta. I might not have enough ricotta, and ricotta is supposed to be the star.
This is your ravioli.
Yes, it's a white wine sauce, and I finished it with some cream.
What do you think about the way this looks?
I definitely think I could have gotten more ricotta in it.
It's supposed to look like a pillow. It looks more like a bed sheet. Not the desired effect, is it?
No.
The texture is amazing.
Thank you.
The sauce is very light, it's very fragrant. The only problem, there's almost no ricotta.
Okay.
And this was supposed to be about ricotta.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What's in the sauce?
Capers, anchovies, chili flakes, olives, and tomatoes. I tried to keep it very simple.
Tell you one thing, sauce is beautiful, but I'm not as impressed with the nudie. You know, this is about ricotta cheese, and honestly, I taste a lot of flour. I don't really taste the cheese at all. You're missing the star here.
Sean, how are you?
I'm okay.
You went out on a limb and pushed to do 3 different colors, and you succeeded incredibly well.
Thank you.
So tell me what you have in the sauce and what's in the ravioli.
So inside the ravioli, there are 3 cheeses, the ricotta. There's also a little bit of Parmesan and provolone. The sauce is velouté with white wine and cream.
I can tell that this was made by someone who doesn't like cheeses.
You know, you were asked to do a beautiful ricotta cheese, and you did it. And that nudie, cheesy, light, fluffy, very, very nice. The bad news is you managed to overwhelm a beautiful nudie with too much of the pesto. Nice, but too much.
So you used every last bit of ricotta to create these two dishes?
Yes, chef.
You definitely achieved that beautiful, pillowy, fluffy look. The raviolis are generous, but what's happening inside? I can see ricotta in here, but is it going to come through in the taste? The ravioli's good. I can taste the ricotta. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Matthew.
Hi, chef.
It's a good-looking dish. Has a little rustic approach. I do find the gnudi a little on the small side for my liking. Great tasting sauce. Nice freshness to it, very clean. And whilst the ricotta is there, it is very, very subtle. And I think the fact that you were running low on ricotta cheese maybe forced you to cut them smaller. I think had you cut them a little bigger, it may have stood up just a touch more.
Yes, chef.
You think you aced your ravioli?
The brown butter sauce, I really like it.
Where is the brown butter sauce? There's no real sauce here anywhere. That's a bit of a problem. The pasta's perfect.
Thank you.
The cheese filling is fantastic.
Thank you.
But there's no real sauce. You know what you should have done is use some of the water from the pasta into the pan and basted it that way. Added just a little knob of butter.
Okay.
And folded that in.
Okay.
And that would have given you the sauce that you needed. It's definitely not the Mary that we have come to expect.
Mary,
Hi.
which of the two dishes are you most proud of?
I'm most proud of the gnudi. I like how bright it is.
They look wonderful. The color, your little drizzle of, was that a basil oil?
Yes.
And that's a beautiful size
Thank you.
of a gnudi. Feathery-like. The sauce, the freshness, just that hint of garlic. No misstep there. Thank you, Mary.
Thank you.
We've tasted all your ricotta dishes, and now we need to take a few moments and discuss. Pretty impressive overall. There were missteps for sure, but I think overall it was a solid performance by all the home cooks. Some of the gnudi were a little dense and heavy. The cheese didn't come through the way we'd expected.
I can't go home today. I will do everything in my power to earn my way to the finale.
This is gonna be really difficult because we have 4 tremendously talented home cooks here.
There was one home cook who was slightly less impressive than the other.
I'm so nervous. I feel like I'm gonna faint. I really think that I might go home today.
You've all just faced one of the toughest pressure tests in MasterChef Canada history, making your own ricotta cheese and 2 complex dishes in only 1 hour. Although you all gave it your very best, only one home cook managed to create a dish that we'd be happy to serve in one of our restaurants. And that home cook was Mary. Incredible job, Mary. Head on up to the gallery.
Thank you. Holy crap! I'm in the top 8. Yeah!
Jacqueline, Matthew, and Sean, deciding which one of you to send home was an agonizing decision.
The gnudi and ravioli that you served us tonight all had considerable strengths and weaknesses. But one home cook's ricotta dishes emerged as slightly less appetizing and ambitious.
Those slightly less impressive dishes were made by?
I don't know who's going home. We all had mixed feedback. It's close.
Jacqueline. Sean and Matthew, head up to the gallery. Jacqueline, we have no doubt that you're a really good accountant, but you should definitely reconsider your day job. You are an excellent cook,
Thank you.
and food should really be your life's work.
I agree.
It was a great pleasure and an honor to get to know you and to see your confidence blossom. Please come up and say goodbye.
Without this competition, I don't think I would have realized just how much I am capable of.
That is perfection.
This competition has just lit a fire within me. My dream is to have a farm with heritage vegetables and pork.
I'm so happy with this.
This is a fantastic cupcake.
I'm taking all of this experience and all this confidence, and now I have the fuel to go after the things I want and to go after that farm.
Jacqueline, so looking up there at all your friends, who is going to be the next MasterChef Canada?
My heart says Mary. I came into this competition as an accountant, and I feel as though I'm leaving as an incredible cook.
Next time,
Yes, Chef!
the home cooks team up and go toe-to-toe and head-to-head.
Come on! This challenge is not meant for a vegetarian.
These proteins have one thing in common. They take skill.
Will they manage to shoulder the pressure?
It's working! It's magic!
Or will they lose their heads?
This is cray-cray.
Previously on MasterChef Canada. After a nationwide search, 40 of Canada's best home cooks audition to pursue their dream.
My food dream is to be a Michelin inspector.
This is my first step to opening up my own catering company.
My food dream is to open my own baking studio.
But only the best 14 moved forward
Your time starts now!
to compete in the MasterChef Canada kitchen. Week after week,
Oh my God!
they've tackled intense challenges.
Lamb sausage is still available!
The firefighters are hungry!
Ow, fuck! Let's keep cooking!
Hold on, everyone relax here for a second.
They've served up stunning triumphs.
Outstanding.
Thank you, Chef.
What I see here is nothing short of a love affair with food.
Thank you so much, Chef.
And faced devastating setbacks.
I've definitely been sabotaged.
Supposed to look like a pillow. It looks more like a bed sheet.
6 home cooks have been eliminated.
I love you guys.
Now, 8 remain, fighting for $100,000 and a life-changing title.
There's nothing that's gonna stop me and achieving my dream of being Canada's next MasterChef.
I'm in top 8. Competition's strong, but I'm here to battle with titans.
We're walking into the MasterChef Canada kitchen and we don't have our aprons on, so I know something's about to go down.
Whatever it is, it's gonna be something big.
There are only 8 of you vying for the life-changing MasterChef Canada title. And you're about to push yourself in a team challenge right here in the MasterChef Canada kitchen. Tonight, you'll be divided into 2 teams of 4.
Inside the podium are 4 red aprons and 4 blue aprons. Mary, come draw your apron.
It's a game of chance today.
Matthew, Dr. Sean, Jeremy, April Lee, Terry.
I'm really hoping to work with Sean today.
Veronica.
You just don't know who you're gonna end up with. Your team is just a hodgepodge of everyone at this point.
Team Red is awesome. I'm so happy.
The blue team's looking good.
For this challenge, there will be no captains. Instead, we want to see you all come up with a unified vision and execute it together with total collaboration.
Are you ready to find out what you're cooking with today?
Yes!
Underneath each of these 4 boxes are 2 different ingredients, inspired by a popular nursery rhyme: head and shoulders, knees and toes. We'll start with heads.
Oh.
Come on! This challenge is not meant for a vegetarian.
As you can see, you have 2 choices: a pig's head and a grouper's head. They may look daunting right now, but both are delicious when prepared correctly.
A pig's head is staring at me. Oh my God, what do you do with that?
For shoulders.
Oh. Holy crap, doing this in a short amount of time, that's almost impossible.
You have a choice: beef and lamb. These shoulders are tough cuts of meat. And to bring out their flavor and tenderness, you have to cook them under a slow, steady heat.
For knees, beautiful turkey legs and frog's legs.
Oh my goodness, this is gonna be a real difficult challenge.
And finally, toes. 2 of my personal favorites: pig's trotter and chicken feet.
They're just ugly, like, claws, like from a dinosaur. That's not for me.
Mary, for a vegetarian, what's going on in your mind right now?
I do not cook these things at home. I am really happy that this is a team challenge.
Sean, you looked a little rattled.
It feels like a bit like I'm back in anatomy class. In my undergraduate degree, I dissected frogs, but we didn't get to eat it.
Professional chefs embrace every part of the animal, not just the most popular cuts. Tonight, each team will create a 4-plate tasting menu.
We want to see a unified vision in the dishes that you create. All of your dishes, they need to work together as part of a cohesive and delicious journey. The team who wins this will be sent up to the gallery and advance to the top 7.
But the losing team will face a pressure test that will send at least 1 of you home. You have just 90 minutes. Are you ready?
Yes, sir!
Your time starts now!
The home cooks must use 1 ingredient from each box and decide which offcut each team member will use.
I want to use the whole pig's head.
Okay, I'm gonna do the chicken feet. I actually feel at ease working with chicken feet. They remind me of my nono vito.
I want to do the pig's feet, and then I want to do a zalo bao, which is a dumpling that has soup in it.
If you want to do that, I don't mind doing the shoulder. Let's think about the menu.
They now need to collaborate on a theme that will unite their dishes.
Do we want to go more of an Asian route?
I think we should go more Asian.
But I'm not really strong with Asian. I don't feel really comfortable doing this, but to be a good team player, I have to cook Asian.
I'm gonna do a turkey roulade. I'm gonna stuff it in kind of like a Korean wine sauce just to bring like Thanksgiving-y. We all want to make something that is a classic dish. So our theme is a new take on old classics. Love it, amazing, good, break.
These ingredients are inspirational. You can do so much with each of them. But these proteins have one thing in common. They take tremendous skill to be able to achieve that delicious texture and presentation that we're looking for.
These are items with different texture profile, different taste profiles. So first of all, they have to think of ways to cook it, think of ways to even butcher it.
I think the pig's head is going to be the toughest piece to get done and cooked in time.
If they're smart, they can cut it into smaller pieces.
A pig's head is actually a delicacy in Asian culture. I'm gonna be making a Filipino dish called sizzling sisig. It's made out of pig's ears, snout, and cheeks.
It's typically food that Filipinos eat while we're drinking beer. I'm gonna try to elevate it and make it with wine.
I love to cook meat even though I don't eat it. Get this bad boy off of here. I've cooked whole turkeys at home, but I've never broken down a turkey before. Just like you would with the fish, okay. And it's gonna come off.
I know nothing's gonna stop you, Mary.
I'm doing a braised beef shoulder with garlic mashed and a potato crisp. and it's a take on good old-fashioned meat and potatoes.
Now, the lamb and the beef shoulder, they're not as exciting as the pig's head, but you can do a lot with it.
You got to trim it down, take out the sinew, and you need to cook that in a pressure cooker to break down the texture of that meat.
I need to get my beef nice and tender in a short amount of time. Only never used a pressure cooker.
I have zero experience with pressure cookers.
I got chose, so I am doing a play on my grandfather's favorite dish, chicken feet and polenta.
I want to take traditional and I want to elevate.
While each member of the blue team draws on personal history for inspiration, the red team's Asian theme presents a challenge for Terry.
I don't cook a lot of Asian flavors, but I got a lot of directions from my other teammates. I'm making grilled frog legs with an Asian-style pesto.
Frog's legs, that'll cook very, very quickly. So there you have to have a delicate hand and make sure that whatever you're putting with that also has a delicate feel and taste to it.
They've only got 90 minutes, and that is not a lot of time. The other area which really concerns me, there is no leader or captain in this challenge, which means that they have to all collaborate and work together in a way.
Is this okay on your station?
I'll keep it on it for you. Just like in medicine, no doctor knows everything. You have to know when to ask for help.
Who's watching over each other? Who's governing the creative process, the plating, and the cook?
I'm making a grouper cheek miso soup. A miso soup is a delicious light soup. The grouper will work perfectly with it. I have never cooked with fish head, but I do know that the cheek is a very delicious part of the fish.
In my family, the head of the table, which is my father, always gets the cheeks, and my mother always gets the eyes.
I'm going to make a sticky beef terrine and a nice sticky glaze from that delicious poaching liquid.
Hi, Veronica.
Hello, Chef.
What is your part in this team?
I'm available for tasting and any sort of questions that people may have. I'm the most familiar with these ingredients out of everyone here.
So you're acting like a Michelin inspector.
I am a little bit.
What are you doing?
I'm making a play on xiaolongbao.
Xiaolongbao is a Chinese soup dumpling that has to have at least 18 crimps, so it's meat, soup in a nice little bundle.
16, 17, 18.
I will be counting. I will be counting.
Hi there, Mary.
Hello.
What part of the team menu are you working on?
The knees. I'm doing a turkey roulade wrapped in prosciutto, do a little butternut squash puree, some cranberry wine sauce.
And how does it fit in the overall menu, do you think?
Our theme is a new take on old classics. So it's kind of like a take on Thanksgiving.
Have you cleaned a turkey leg before?
I have not really broken down a turkey leg before, so April Lee helped me with that, and that's the name of the game today. Teamwork.
All right, thanks, Mary.
Thank you so much, thank you.
I've got my chicken feet in the pressure cooker. I'm just getting the polenta started.
What's Jennifer doing right now?
That polenta looks very dense, very dense.
The polenta is glue.
Jennifer, she's a great sous chef, but knowing that she has to carry her dish is a little concerning. I'm screwed. If I need help,
what do you think of that consistency? Just
add a bit more.
Stock?
And then
add a bit
add more stock and let it reduce.
The red team, I like the theme they're doing, Asian. Veronica, she's doing xiaolongbao, which is a Chinese dim sum. Very difficult, requires a high level of skill.
Making xiaolongbao, you need to serve it with black vinegar. I'm not going to give the judges some black vinegar and a soy sauce plate. Let's make some caviar. Making caviar is just a matter of mixing black vinegar and agar and dropping it into frozen oil.
Oh my God, look, Sean, look.
It's working.
It's working, it's magic.
Awesome.
Little caviars of vinegar, fantastic.
My beef is spoon tender. As Alvin always says, taste is king, and today, that's what I'm focusing on first.
How you doing?
okay? Blind cooking, not being able to check on your meat. The pressure cooker is so scary.
April Lee and Matthew are both using the pressure cooker, and they both have the shoulder. I particularly like the shoulder because it takes a lot of flavor in, but again, it takes time.
It's a little bit tough. Start slicing it. So just go with the grain first.
Jeremy is the center of intelligence for the blue team. Everyone is going to him.
Jeremy, come look, skin.
Let's leave it in for 5 more minutes, and then we'll take it out.
Okay.
I want to win this challenge really badly. I don't want to lose. I just want our whole team to succeed.
Veronica, she's consulting for the menu and also the official taster.
It's hot, but it's good.
She is a Michelin inspector in training.
This is delicious.
It's good, right?
Yeah.
Mary's got her turkey roulade out.
Wow, everyone is starting to plate right now. These types of proteins tend to look sloppy when they're plated. So I want to see creativity, I want to see finesse on the plate. I want to see garnishes that are going to highlight each protein.
Wow, holy crap, that is freaking awesome.
Jennifer's working on the chicken feet, but she seems to be struggling with how it's all going to come together.
Have a look at the plate.
Oh, I think it's beautiful.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up!
This plate, it's not what I want to be putting out.
The theme of the blue team's tasting menu is a new twist on old classics, while the red team will take the judges on a journey through the China Seas.
Well done. It was an amazing job you just pulled off. We'll start with the heads. Dr. Sean and Jeremy, please bring up your dishes. Sean, you had the grouper's head.
Yes, chef.
Tell me how you went about the preparation of your dish.
I made a stock with the grouper head in a pressure cooker. I poached the grouper cheeks. The bowl is lined with some sesame oil, so as you pour the broth, hopefully the little bubbles of sesame oil will come up and it'll add a lot of flavor.
The cheek, I found just a little on the salty side. But Sean, the broth is absolutely beautiful. It is flavorful, it is rich, it has a long, lengthy flavor to it. The way you presented it, you have the cheek, you have a little bit of the skin, some enoki mushrooms, little treasures that float around that soup. That lingering sesame oil backing everything up is wonderful. It's an adventure. Great dish.
Thank you, chef. I feel amazing. I feel like I've done my part for the team.
Jeremy, walk me through your dish.
It's called sizzling sisig. 3 parts of the pig head, the snout, the ears, and the cheeks, braised in white wine, jalapenos, and red peppers.
This dish is such a revelation for me. This is Filipino soul food. It's delicious.
Thank you, chef.
When you have it in the Philippines, does it have a little more kick?
It has a lot more spiciness.
Why did you hold back on the heat?
I feel like I've been gravitating to the Asian flavors as a safety net. I'm branching out to different flavors, and that's how I want to excel in this competition.
That's a positive. Something else you did in the challenge which really resonated with the 3 of us is how you kept watching over the other teammates. You had, I think, a really great management style. Very firm, very fair, and very caring, which is very rare to find.
Thank you.
Great job. Next, our shoulders, Matthew and April Lee.
I'm so disappointed bringing my dish up to the front. Matthew's looks like it's from a 5-star restaurant. It looks beautiful.
Matthew.
I made a beef shoulder terrine that I fried on both sides. I also pickled some daikon.
Plating, beautiful.
Thank you, chef.
Shoulders are a muscle that gets used a lot. It needs a long, slow cooking. You managed to cook the shoulder perfectly. It's just that you did not put enough of that beautiful glaze sauce that you worked on. You need to slather that on so that it's sticky, gooey. That, to me, was where you let go of this dish.
April Lee.
I braised beef shoulder in red wine, beef stock, onions, shallots. I really wanted to stick with flavors that I love, but I wanted to elevate the plating.
That's dry.
I'm sorry.
Really dry. The flavor's not bad, but I just wish it was more tender.
Beef jerky from a pressure cooker. It's so embarrassing.
Next is the knees, Mary and Terry.
I feel my plate looks elegant. I've got this.
I put my heart and soul into this dish. The flavors are there, and it might edge out Terry's frog legs.
Mary,
Turkey, roulade, wrapped in prosciutto.
so what did you put in the roulade?
A little bit of goat's cheese with some garlic, rosemary, and thyme.
Thanksgiving and Christmas on a plate. Turkey, the leg is moist. Bacon adds another dimension of flavor. The squash puree, it is soft. It's beautiful. Look, I think it's a great dish. Presentation is wonderful, taste is terrific, and you got it done. Amazing.
Thank you.
Terry.
This is a dish inspired by the southern region of China. It's a 5-spice frog legs. It's got butternut squash and black bean puree and a savory roasted garlic puree too.
Hey, frog legs are not the easiest thing to cook. Delicious.
Thank you, Chef.
I like the tenderness. I can taste the Chinese element, but it is over-seasoned.
I'm hoping my dish can maybe get blue up on that gallery.
Jennifer and Veronica, toes.
I think the deciding factor is going to be the pig's trotter and the chicken feet. Those are the two hardest ingredients to cook.
Jennifer, so this is a modern take on your grandmother's dish?
Yes, I decided to elevate my dish by frying the polenta and adding different seasonings to it.
Let's give this a shot. You know, I've only had chicken feet a couple of times before. The broth is actually quite nice. I would have liked to have seen more of it. The polenta, good flavor, little crispness to it, but it's the plating. It's about elevating and adding some sophistication to a dish.
Veronica, unlike Alvin, I'm no expert in Chinese cuisine, but what I know is that you have picked one of the most difficult dishes on the planet to execute in 90 minutes. The way that it looks is an absolute triumph. You made caviar.
I did. Black vinegar caviar.
That's difficult. You made your own wrapper.
I did make my own wrapper.
That's difficult. You folded it how many times?
21.
That's difficult. We're not even in a finale yet.
I treat every single competition as if it's the finale.
You really captured so many things in one dish. Tradition, innovation, and flavor. The red team are very lucky to have you on their team.
Thank you, Chef.
Please go back to your team.
We've tasted the 4 dishes that both teams have created. Now, we need to take a few moments to discuss.
I feel like we have a bit of an edge. Our food was a little more sophisticated and plating was a little tighter.
I was really, really impressed.
Great display of teamwork, effort, creativity.
I feel like mine and Jeremy's dishes might get us onto the gallery.
I think they deliver in terms of concept and theme.
Well, this is going to be a tough decision because both teams did an outstanding job.
But I think there were a few more flaws with that particular team.
I'm really worried that my dish is the dish that's going to send my team into the pressure test.
Choosing who had the leg up was a difficult decision.
Flavor and plating were the main criteria tonight, but we also judged your teamwork and the cohesiveness of your collective vision.
We put our heads together
and we'll reveal our decision using Alvin's toes.
Red! I finally won my first team challenge and I'm so excited.
For winning this challenge, all 4 of you will advance to the top 7. Please head up to the gallery.
I'm in the top 7 of MasterChef Canada.
Feels really great to be in the winning team.
I'm heading into the pressure test now, and I'm not feeling like myself, and I'm just wishing that I had a spot in the gallery more than anything.
You just served us a 4-course tasting menu, and that's left us craving a final dish, dessert.
The sweet we're craving is one of the world's most beloved pastries. It was created in France back in the 1850s and has recently emerged as one of the latest food trends. I'm talking about delicious, decadent eclairs.
Those are beautiful.
I love eating eclairs, but I've never made one before. I'm pretty scared right now.
A light, fluffy, and crispy choux pastry with a hollow center that provides the perfect vessel for the rich, creamy custard and a decadent, sweet, fondant glaze.
I've never had to face a pressure test until now. I am actually more worried than I've ever been.
Tonight, we want to see 4 of them perfectly nestled into this elegant pastry box.
And because this is a pressure test, we're making things even harder by asking you to create 4 of your own custom variations.
4 eclairs. I'm just saying a little prayer. Please, let me be able to rise up to this challenge.
Please head to your stations.
There's so much at stake right now. The pressure's on. I just need to do it. I'm gonna rock it.
At your stations, you'll find all the basics. Eggs, flour, and sugar, along with top-of-the-line Miele appliances.
We've also provided you with a specialty pantry with a stunning selection of eclectic ingredients, all sure to spark your imagination.
You will have just 90 minutes to bake, fill, and decorate your 4 eclairs.
Your 90 minutes starts now! Woo!
Go, guys!
4 eggs.
So, Michael, the rumor is that you have a pastry background.
I thought I was going to become a pastry chef. This does bring back memories for me, having to make eclairs, which can be very, very tricky. First thing you have to do is make a choux pastry with milk, butter, and flour.
I'm totally out of my comfort zone. I need to execute everything perfectly.
Once you add the egg yolks, you have to make sure it's very, very smooth.
I'm working on my choux pastry right now. I've made eclairs before. I'm comfortable with pastry.
Then you have to pipe very carefully into the perfect length.
I just want to make sure that they are the perfect size for the box they're going into.
Jeremy, those look awesome, man.
Thanks, man.
Hi, Jeremy.
Hi, Chef.
So you just finished your choux pastry?
Yeah, I got it in the oven.
Oh, let me see. Wow, the piping looks beautiful.
Thank you,
but
Chef.
There is a concern. When you put the choux pastry in the oven, they tend to expand a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, they must fit into here. Or, turn around. Or you're going out those doors.
I know, Chef, and I don't want to do that. Hopefully, I'll be able to pull it off.
Good luck.
Thank you.
I'm really starting to not feel well.
I'm like sweating so bad from like every part of my body.
Push through, girl, push through. You're gonna be good.
April Lee is so sick. She's just trying to get through this cook.
The pastry cream has to be the perfect consistency, light and fluffy, and it should be able to hold itself together without oozing out of the eclair.
I'm a good baker, but with these eclairs, I need to prove that I'm a great baker. I'm gonna make 4 separate pastry creams. It is ambitious. I'm probably shooting myself in the foot, but I'm gonna try not to.
Something is burning.
Look at Jennifer, her milk is boiling over.
Yeah, turn that down.
Jennifer, how you doing?
Feeling the heat a little bit?
Wow, look at your steak.
I know.
What are you doing exactly?
I am making a lemon custard.
Are you worried at all?
The only thing that's got me worried right now is time.
All right, keep pushing.
Mary's making 4 different fillings. That is a ton of extra pressure.
Guys, I'm on the top rack in the blast chiller. I have 4 pans of pastry cream that I need to chill. It's getting a little hectic.
Jeremy, for a guy who has not baked, he's got perfectly piped choux pastry.
They all fit.
My choux pastries are too small. I'm freaking out.
Jennifer seems to be just completely frazzled.
How could I have made a mistake already this early in my pressure test?
I see cracks on the top of my eclairs. I've made eclairs before, and that's never happened.
Mary, and she might be reaching to that point that might actually break everything for her.
Farts!
20 minutes! You have 20 minutes left.
April Lee, definitely under the weather.
I feel like I'm gonna pass out. I feel like my stomach is going to explode. Okay. I don't know if I can go on.
How you hanging in there, April?
Been better.
What's your biggest concern?
Oh, just that I can do this at all.
You're going step by step. It seems to be working. Pastry is done. Pastry cream is filling down. Make you 4 different flavors. The finish line is in sight.
Thanks for your confidence.
No matter how I'm feeling, I can't quit and just give up on my dream.
10 minutes! You have 10 minutes left!
That's over whipped, eh?
No.
No, it's cool.
No? I'm doing an apple pie filling, and that will be mixed into the pastry cream. It's super important to stay original. If you're not original, you're never gonna stand out.
At this point in time, the home cook should really start filling the eclairs now.
April, get pastry bags ready.
Oh my gosh, right.
Jeremy's starting to pipe his first eclair.
It's white chocolate. This one is hot chocolate. I know I've taken on too much. There's like 7 minutes left, and I haven't started piping my cream into my eclairs. That is not a good sign. Medic!
Panic mode.
Oh my God, please hurry.
5 minutes! You should be starting your decoration now!
I'm worried about getting all my stuff on the plate.
Decorating those beautiful eclairs is all about finesse and precision
Oh my God, but it's not even decorated.
and creating this little jewel box.
Oh my gosh. This is so hard, my goodness.
30 seconds! You have 30 seconds left! Ooh!
What am I gonna do?
Wow. Jeremy got upset with one of his eclairs.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up!
Wow. wow. I've never seen so much pressure in the MasterChef Canada kitchen before.
I am worried. I am up against some serious cooks.
Jennifer, please bring up your box of eclairs. You know, they're small. Had they been a little larger in size, they would have presented much better.
I'm not proud of them.
Walk me through the flavors.
I've got strawberry and cherry, coffee and chocolate, dark cherry tart eclair, as well as coffee and hazelnut.
I'm going to try the hazelnut and caramel. A nice amount of fondant, nice little drizzle of caramel, and some gold leaf. Let's see if it has some filling in here. Not bad. I don't get any other flavors other than a little subtle vanilla. The caramel, I think, is a nice idea, but the vanilla just sort of sits there, flat. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, what am I getting here?
A coffee fondant, bits of chocolate.
I'm not getting a lot of pastry cream here. See? In fact, it's got almost no pastry cream. So let's have a taste. The pastry cream, texture, consistency. It's a little bit lumpy. The choux pastry, not the best I ever had.
So disappointed in myself.
Jeremy, you're up next.
Survival is the only thing on my mind right now.
Walk me through the flavors, please.
This one is a peanut butter eclair, and then this one is the traditional eclair. This is the apple pie eclair, and this is a strawberry jam eclair.
It's got a lot of heft.
That's the apple pie one. I pureed some apple filling, and I folded it in with my pastry cream.
Is this chestnuts on top?
Yeah.
Nice combination of flavors. A skillful pastry chef will make sure that the cream runs right through from one end to the other. Is that gonna happen?
I tried my best.
Let's see what happens. Not bad. I've never had an apple pie eclair until now. It's amazing.
Thank you, chef.
It's so original. That was smart. The pastry quality is fantastic. Great texture. It's crispy and moist in the middle. You have some skills, Jeremy. This one's a home run.
Thank you. So relieved. Hopefully that's gonna keep me here and make me stand out from the other 3 people cooking.
April Lee, please bring up your box of eclairs.
We have a hazelnut liqueur, the crazy pink. It's got a strawberry disco crazy pink. The third one is lemon. And then the last one we have orange with hazelnut.
Lemon's my favorite dessert to eat. Anything with lemon, I'm sold. Looks pretty good inside. This is really great.
Thank you.
Pastry is outstanding. It's super light. It's like a little cloud, like a little pillow. Needs a little more cream. Other than that, really delicious. It's a good thing you didn't give up.
Thank you.
Because I know you pushed hard, and look what you did.
I'm feeling just like a warrior, like I've come out of battle. But I just don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if I've done enough to get through this.
Mary, please bring up your eclairs. Can you walk me through the different flavors?
There's a matcha pastry cream with a blackberry fondant, a white chocolate eclair, orange cardamom, the chocolate ganache, and a Earl Grey with a bit of lavender.
The cracks, crevices. I think possibly your dough was a little too stiff, a little too dry. It just doesn't present well.
That's the Lady Grey. It's Earl Grey tea with some lavender in it.
Very light, very floral, but that pastry is a little thick and chewy, and eclair should be lighter. Thank you, Mary.
Thank you.
This one's not gonna win a beauty pageant.
I'm very sorry. That is a matcha pastry cream with a blackberry fondant on top. The flavor tastes good. I really liked it.
Wow. That's very generous.
Yeah.
This is kind of soggy. The flavors just, they don't work well together. You took a risk, a very, very big risk. You did 4 pastry creams. As much as I admire that, with great aspirations, sometimes you fail. Please go back to your station.
I'm feeling devastated. You need to bring your best into this kitchen every day. I didn't do my best job.
Creating 4 distinct and delicious eclairs in 90 minutes is no easy feat.
None of your eclairs were perfect, but there were 2 home cooks who stood out tonight.
They mastered difficult techniques and won us over with their delicious flavor combinations. Jeremy and April Lee, congratulations. And welcome to the top 7 in this competition.
Both of you, head up to the gallery.
I am super relieved right now. Top 7.
Wow, I did it. I feel such a sense of accomplishment. I couldn't be more proud of myself.
Mary and Jennifer, you both presented eclairs tonight that had major flaws.
I am worried. I might be going home.
Mary, your choux pastry was undercooked and cracked. Jennifer, your eclairs were too small and the flavors uninspired.
At this point in the competition, it's very hard to send somebody home. Mary? It's time to take off your apron. head up to the gallery.
Oh my God.
Good job.
Jennifer,
Yes, chef.
you did an admirable job tonight.
Thank you.
One thing your eclairs didn't lack was heart. And that's something you've always shown us the moment you entered this kitchen. It was heart that won you your white apron. We see it in your love for your father and your brothers. And we know that you've made them very, very proud.
I hope so.
Please come on up and say goodbye.
Great job. You're proud of yourself. Can you translate something for us? Please tell him that the three of us think that you are an exceptional cook.
Making it this far in the competition taught me a lesson I am never going to forget.
You belong in this kitchen.
Goodbye to my beautiful home cooks. I'm so proud of all of you. And I'm proud of me too. I'm walking out believing in myself. And I know that this isn't the end. It's just the beginning. I'm gonna see my papa.
Next time,
Oh, large box.
the home cooks lift off with an out-of-this-world mystery box.
Colonel Chris Hadfield.
What?
Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure to be with you.
Hi.
Switch!
Tag, tag, tag.
And a classic tag team challenge turns up the temperature in the kitchen.
Terry is angry, and you don't want to make Terry angry.
Honestly, you have to hurry. Oh my God.